Welcome back to Live with RXMuscle's Iron Road to the Olympia, brought to you by Species Nutrition. Visit speciesnutrition.com, and also SciTech Nutrition. Visit scitechnutrition.com. Tonight's guests are a doubleheader. All the way from Oxygen Gym in Kuwait, we have Roelly Winklaar and Ahmad Ashkanani. Welcome, guys. We have the Camel. This is officially part of the Camel crew we got here. This is a big part of the Camel crew. And we also have star trainer Ahmad Askar there, too. Welcome, all three of you. All of a sudden, Johnny, our connection isn't so good. But let's go to Roelly first, because Roelly, while you didn't win a show this year to qualify for the Olympia, you had an unbelievable year. I believe that this was the best Roelly Winklaar we've ever seen at the New York Pro. I thought you probably should have won that event. You also went to the Arnold, South Africa, and I thought you could have had the win there as well. Talk to us a little bit about how this past year has gone for you, and why do you think you have attained the best look of your career? We lost him. All right. Well, I'll wait for them to come back. I do want to talk about Roelly Winklaar while Johnny's getting him back, because Roelly, has been one of these competitors that year after year we always have the same complaint. He's either too big or too flat, and we never get the perfect blend or balance of these guys, of Roelly Winklaar. This was the first year. All right, we got him back. Roelly, I was just saying, this year was the first year we've really seen the size, the fullness, and the conditioning all in one look for you. You didn't win a show, but yet I thought you were the most potent Roelly Winklaar we've ever seen. What do you attribute that to?
I think I was feeling good because I have already in my mind that I go to win, but this time I think it's different. They prep me different all the times. We make mistakes, and the mistakes we know about it now, and yeah, everybody has to know somebody's body, and I think the guys from Kuwait, Askar and Badar, know my body, how to work now, and my body is difficult to work with, and I think that's the good thing that I come this time with,
But why is your body so difficult to work with? What happens to you that it's hard to determine what to do with you? Does your metabolism go too fast at the end? Is it too slow at the end? What was the problem in the past?
Yeah, it's everybody is different. I think I see a lot of people eat a lot of carbs. My body is different than I take low carb and stay in low carb. And if I go high carb, I overload it, and that's I want to eat. I see a lot of guys eat, but it's don't work with me,
It's funny because you look so full. You look like you're eating 1,000 grams of carbs a day, but yet you're telling me you're eating low carbs. And I've seen that with other competitors too. Akeem Williams is like that, and there are other guys out there. So you had to accept the fact that you only look your best when you're eating low carbs, and you stuck with the plan. And I think that was a smart move. Were you happy with the look that you brought to the stage in New York this year?
Yeah, I was very happy. It's two different personnel that helped me. The body power, Oscar helped me, and New York Pro, Bada was there to help me, and he take it different from Oscar, and a lot of people think I go eat or something. I don't eat. That's the problem. I don't eat. Just drink a cola and come better on stage in the night. And I was feeling good. I was feeling good.
Were you upset that you didn't win that show? Did you feel like you weren't rewarded properly?
How?
Were you upset that you didn't win the New York Pro? Did you think you deserved it?
You know, you go for the number one spot, but you know, you stand next to Dexter. He's Mr. Two for Mr. Olympia, and he's always my fan number one. Before I start the show, before amateur, I meet him in 2008 when I was amateur, and I tell him I go to the Arnold Classic, and he do guest posts in Curacao, and I stand next to him, and he's saying, "You gotta take it," and I like it when he say that. From that, we are, you know, we always good with each other, and yeah, I was upset if you be second. Yeah, you don't. It's a judge. A judge decides who's number one, two, three. You know, I do my best, come on the stage, and God have to do the rest. You know.
Right. Ahmad Ashkanani, let's go to you next. You had a pretty good year. You turned pro at the Arnold Australia, winning the overall there. You went into your first pro show in the 212 division at the Tampa Pro, and you won. And now you go into the Mr. Olympia contest. Doesn't get much better than that, huh?
Yeah, but this year it's my best year ever. Because you said I take my pro card the first of this year. After 6 months, I try first time for me to play in a pro show and get the number one, and directly I go to Mr. Olympia. It's before it's until now it looked like a dream, but it's really nice feeling because I joined Mr. Olympia because it's a dream for all bodybuilders. I wish, and I hope to be very good shape in this show, and I want to put my name on the stage, and I will do my best. Inshallah, I will get a good place.
Let me ask you a question, Ahmed. You first of all, what country are you from? Are you from Kuwait?
Yeah, I'm from Kuwait.
It must feel good to be able to train in your own country. You got all these other guys flying in from all over the freaking world to train at Oxygen Gym. You got it right in your backyard there. That's pretty convenient, huh?
Yeah, because, you know, Oxygen Gym, it's not only gym. It's a real family. You can find what you need for a bodybuilder. Diet food, supplement shop, physiotherapy, multi machines. Yeah, you can play what you want. You have a very good crew to know that my coach Ahmad Askar. You see me morning, night. You can try split shift, morning and afternoon. You know, look like family. All here, caring about us. You know, Mr. Badr Buday also, he tried to push the bodybuilding in Kuwait, push it for the world, and we will. Yeah, it's not easy, and not joke. We are joking here. We are work hard. We are on the diet, food. Every 3 days, 4 days, will change your diet. Because, you know, all people like to train here because that you are not only gym, we are a real family.
Question. At what point in your as a bodybuilder in Kuwait, in Oxygen Gym, at what point does like Badr Badai come up to you and say, "Hey, Ahmad, You don't need to pay me anymore. No more gym memberships. I'm going to pay you. I'm going to help you, with your bodybuilding. I'm going to help you be a successful pro. When did that happen? How many years ago?
Badr Buday, I know him about 2005. I start with him to 2007, but I started bodybuilding in 2000 when I have 16 years old. I start with Badr on a competition from 2007. He pushed me up, but last year he very care about me because he very like me and very like Ahmad Ashkanani. He afraid to transfer me from amateur to pro. That's it. But my coach Ahmad Askar, he pushed me up to go to the pro, and I get very good place. And also, Mr. Badr, he's so happy when I get first place on Tampa Pro. And now he so happy to do my best in Olympia. And he tell me, inshallah, we'll get in top 6. And I will try it.
Askar, let me ask Askar a question over there, because you've been training all the top guys that come out to Oxygen Gym, including Big Ramy. I know you train Nathan and John De La Rosa, obviously Roelly and all the group there. Who trains the hardest in the gym out there? Who's the strongest guy?
The strongest guy is next to me.
What are some of his impressive lifts that you're pretty impressed with?
With Roelly?
Yeah, what does he do that's very impressive?
He doesn't say no. He trains very hard. He's a hard worker. He wants to be the best. He will be the best. He has he have a point or a target to get it, and he's working very hard, very, very hard, and never say no. If you put him 100 kilos, he will push it. If you put him 1,000 kilos, he will push it. He will try.
Really?
He's honestly, he's the best and the strongest guy I work with.
Wow. Okay. Who's the laziest guy? Who is the guy who came to Oxygen Gym and you're like, I can't believe this guy's so lazy, and you had to really push him to get him to perform?
Lazy? Nobody was lazy. But they all work hard. They all want to be. They all want to change. Everybody comes here to get to the next level, and they don't come here to just play and have fun. They have a target to do, and they have they want to change their bodies, their conditions, and we're working good. We're working as a team. Every competitor came here and trained with us. He changed from level to level. Nobody came the same and went the same.
Let me ask you a question. Kevin Levrone is making a comeback, obviously, at this year's Olympia after a 13-year absence at the age of 52. When asked about who he thought was dangerous in the lineup, one of the guys he named was Roelly Winklaar. Roelly, how does that make you feel that Kevin Levrone, a legend in our sport, considers you a serious threat on that Olympia stage?
It feels good. How you say it, you feel like this is family, And don't worry, I'm not really Kuwaiti, but I'm more here now than I'm at home.
I think you missed the question. The question was, Kevin Levrone complimented you. He gave you a compliment. He said that Roelly Winklaar is a dangerous competitor on that stage, meaning he's a threat to win. That was a very high compliment coming from a legend like Kevin Levrone. How does that make you feel?
I in the last months of last weeks, I don't hear comments like that. I hear that people say he say that of he do. I hear a couple things, but by myself I don't go hear what he said, tell or don't tell. But you know, I think everybody can be danger, you know, on the stage this year because everyone is gonna be good. And Kevin, he make a return, and if he be better than other guys, then he do it very good, you know. I think everybody want to be better than he come on the stage, but you know, Kevin, he built a lot of muscle in a couple of weeks, and yeah, how I feel about that, you know, I don't know. I don't tell nothing yet before everybody go on the stage, you know. We talk on the stage, and after the stage, we can talk about that.
Now, Roelly, you in a lot of people's eyes, mine included, you beat Dexter Jackson at that New York Pro. Dexter Jackson was second at the Mr. Olympia last year. Do you feel you have a chance going into this year's Olympia to win the title from Phil Heath?
If they give me a chance to stand next to him, I will. If they give me a chance to stand next to him, no behind him or next to him. Give me a chance to stand next to him, and I show you that I can compete with him.
Very good answer. I agree. Ahmad, let me ask you same question. Flex Lewis, he's been the most dominant 212 champion we've had of all time. How do you feel you stack up next to him in that lineup?
About my brother Flex Lewis, he's my idol, and he's a king of 212, and I'm so happy to stand behind him. I will try to do my best, but for me, he's a hard guy. He's also work hard. I saw him. I follow him on Snapchat and Instagram. He work hard. He train hard. But when I stand behind him, for me it's my best moment, and I want to stand behind him. I want to see my body behind the king of 212, because I want to see the difference.
And behind him, as Roelly said, you want to stand next to him. Askar, let me ask you a question. Big Ramy, you train him. I'm sure you've seen him in the gym. Can Big Ramy win the Olympia this year, in your estimation? Does he have the tools?
I'm not training Big Ramy. There is another trainer from Oxygen Gym. He's training him.
You seen Big Ramy recently?
Yeah, I'm seeing him. Yeah, I saw him. He's good. He's his weight was gone down a little bit, but his condition is very good. I saw him in 3-4 days. He was good. His condition was great.
That this is the year that we could see Phil Heath possibly get beaten by another competitor, Askar?
Yeah, if Ramy comes in a good condition and excellent condition and with no mistakes, Ramy can beat Phil.
Let me ask you another question. If you had an opportunity to train any bodybuilder in the world right now who you don't have there, who would you like to see come to Oxygen Gym? Who do you think you could help the most?
The most? I don't have a name, but for me, I like to work with Roelly Winklaar because I want him to be #1. So
bodybuilder. What bodybuilder that's not in Oxygen Gym, that's someplace else in the world? What other bodybuilder do you look at and say, hey, if he came here, I could really help this guy out a lot?
There is so many, like Boyaki Boyoki has a good symmetry and good muscles, but I think there is something wrong with his preparation. There is like Compton, he's good. There is guys good. We can make them much better, I think.
Okay. You've helped a lot of people who went out there, and I believe the training has a lot to do with it, because I think a lot of these guys don't train hard enough, and when they get out over by you, they're kind of in isolation over there in Kuwait, and you got them every day in the gym there, and I think you push these guys.
Yeah, I'm doing the training and the nutrition.
Right.
We're training good. The competitors are working hard. We're training very, very hard, and they're doing their job excellent.
Okay. Well, guys, I want to wish you the best of luck over the next week. I know you got a lot of training still to do, and then you're heading over to Las Vegas on Sunday. You'll be out there, giving yourself a nice week to acclimate. Now, Ahmad, I know you're weighing in, I believe, on Wednesday, which is kind of good this year because it gives you 2 full days to carb up after that 212 weigh-in. Is that going to help you, or do you have trouble making that weight class?
Yeah, sure. 2 days for me, it's more than enough, because now I'm not in low carb, and I think I will be very good, because now I'm get my weight. I'm 212 now, 96 kilo. Today, more than enough.
One more question from the fans who are watching the show. They want to know what you think. How will Nathan Diasha do in his Olympia debut?
Our target for all the team to be on top 10, and I think for Nathan, I think he will be in top 10, sure.
Well, that'll be a great first Mr. Olympia if he does make that top 10. Great job with all the guys in training, and Roelly, good luck to you. We'll see you in Las Vegas. Same thing with you, Ahmad. And have a safe flight, and best of luck on the Olympia stage.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that will take us to the end of another episode of Live with RXMuscle's Iron Road to the Olympia, brought to you by SciTech Nutrition. Visit SciTechNutrition.com. I'm Dave Palumbo. We'll see you next time.